Today we are going to start our topic about changes in market equilibrium point. Okay. In our previous lesson, we completed our study how market is achieving stability or equilibrium. Okay. It is the point where whatever quantities are demanded by the consumers, they are supplied by the producers. So now, if this is the equilibrium point, for example, this is the market of apples, this is the demand and supply of apples, and here we have the equilibrium point where whatever is demanded, it is supplied by the producers. So here we say this is a stable point where two market forces which are opposite to each other, they are balanced as well, and there is no tendency to change. Tendency to change means what? If any other factor other than price, if that is going to change, there will be the change in equilibrium point. And if other factors other than price of the product, they are not changing, so equilibrium point will also remain same, it is not going to change as well. So today we are going to study if the non-price factors are demand and supply, they are going to change, how will it have effect on the market equilibrium point. For example, if consumers' income level increases, which curve will shift in which direction? Anybody can tell me? If income of the consumer increases, it will affect which curve? Either demand or supply? Demand curve. So demand of normal goods will shift rightward because people's affordability or the consumer's affordability to buy at each price has increased. So we studied it separately in our topic of demand, that whenever there is increase in income, the demand of normal goods will shift rightward or demand of inferior goods will shift downward. Okay? Now the demand curve will have a rightward shift. This is the rightward shift of the demand curve. At each price, now the demand has increased. So arrows are very much important. In your final exam, you have to draw the diagram and show the arrows in which direction demand is shifting. Okay? So at the previous equilibrium point, can we see now the consumers are ready to demand more. For example, here we had 300 units demanded. Now consumers are demanding 500 units at the same equilibrium price. So what we find over here, there is going to be shortage. What it is? A shortage of the quantity. Consumers are demanding more than supply at the previous price level. So what happens when there is a shortage? It will put pressure on the market price to go up towards equilibrium point. So another equilibrium point will be achieved where equilibrium quantity has increased and equilibrium price has also increased when we find that demand has shifted rightward. So what happens when demand shifts rightward? Both equilibrium price and equilibrium quantity, they will increase. Why both are increasing? Why price equilibrium and equilibrium quantity both are increasing? The reason is that now the equilibrium point that is moving along the supply line. And in case of the supply curve, we said price and quantity supplied, they are positively related with each other. That's why when demand shifts rightward or demand changes due to the change in income, so the equilibrium will move along the supply curve, and in case of supply, both price and quantity supplied, they are positively related with each other. That's why we find this thing at new equilibrium, there is increase in the equilibrium price and increase in the quantity traded in the market. Clear or not? So when income of the consumers that decreases, reverse will happen. What is the reverse? Now demand will shift downward and equilibrium price and equilibrium quantity both will decrease. Clear? So when income increases, demand will shift rightward, and we said both equilibrium price and quantity will increase. Now same is the case when we find that there is improvement in the taste of the consumers, though they are demanding more of apples in the market, demand will again shift rightward, or there is favorable weather condition in some of the products, when weather is favorable for drinking coffee rather than tea, alright, or rather than drinking cold beverages, Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Now weather is becoming favorable to have a cup of tea or coffee in the afternoon. So in that case, demand of coffee will shift rightward, and we can see both increasing quantity demanded and price of the coffee in the equilibrium market, in the market of coffee. Clear? So any factor which is causing a rightward shift of the demand curve other than the price of the product. So what happens? Equilibrium price and equilibrium quantities will increase. Do you know the substitutes and complements? Substitutes are the goods which are used instead of each other. Like tea and coffee, they are the substitutes. If price of tea is increasing in the tea market, demand of coffee will shift rightward. And coffee price will also increase in the market and equilibrium quantity will increase. And if the goods are complements, they are jointly consumed. So in that case, what happens? In case of complements, if price of fuel is increasing, demand of cars will shift downward. Like this. Price of fuel increases, demand of cars shift downward. So what is happening? This is the market of car. This is the market of, here this is the market of apples, and here we said this is the market of cars. If fuel is becoming expensive, this is the supply of cars. Now see, market is cleared at this point. So when fuel is becoming expensive, because it is jointly consumed with the use of car, so fuel price is causing the demand of car to shift downward. Clear? Now see over here, at the previous price, now there is less demand of cars than they are supplied. Why price goes down? Because at the previous price level, the sellers are having unsold cars. They are unable to sell at this higher price. Clear? So this surplus is causing the producers to decrease the price, which will attract more buyers in the market. Clear? And movement along the curves will start when they are offering a lower price to the buyers. So we see at new equilibrium point what is happening. Equilibrium quantity has gone down along with decrease in the price of the product, and it is due to the increase in price of fuel. In fuel market, government has increased the price of fuel, so it has affected the demand of cars in the car market. Follow my point? So these are the demand factors. In one case, I shifted the demand rightward, and in this case, I shifted the demand downward, and I made it clear why equilibrium price changes due to the change in the demand of the product in the market. This is the market demand, not the individual demand. Follow my point? Now I will move towards the change in equilibrium when there is change in the market supply of the product. Now come towards the change in equilibrium due to the change in supply. How can we shift the supply curve either right or left? Can you tell me? This is the demand curve, this is the supply curve, and this is the equilibrium point before the change in supply factors. Alright. Now if cost of production decreases, like raw material prices have gone down, or there are more workers available in the market, which has pushed down the wages of the workers. When there is more supply of workers, the wage rate may go down. Usually it does not come down. So we see when cost of transportation, raw material or anything that has gone down, so the profit of the producers that has increased. So they are encouraged to supply more output in the market. So what happens? Now the supply curve will shift rightward or downward shift. What is happening? Now supply has shifted downward. So look here at the previous price. Now the sellers are ready to supply more than it is demanded. Consumers are not demanding too much, although the producers have supplied more. So there exists a surplus of the product in the market. In order to sell this stock or this surplus, what producers are doing? They are offering the decreasing price, and when price decreases, consumers are increasing their quantity demanded, and the equilibrium price will fall. Clear? So every time when equilibrium price goes down, it is due to the presence of surplus, and any time when equilibrium price goes up, it is due to the presence of shortage or there is excess demand in the market. Now see, what is the difference between increase in demand and increase in supply? In our previous case, we said demand has increased. Now supply has increased. In case of increase in demand, what happened? Equilibrium price was increasing and equilibrium quantity was decreasing. But here the opposite is true. What is the opposite case? Now equilibrium price is falling, but equilibrium quantity is increasing when supply increases. Why is this happening? The reason is now equilibrium point is moving along the demand curve, and in previous case equilibrium was moving along the supply line. So here when equilibrium point is moving along the demand curve, and we said it in our law of demand, when price falls, quantity will increase. So in this case, when supply curve shifts rightward or there is increase in supply, the equilibrium price will fall and equilibrium quantity will increase. They are moving in opposite direction. So supply can increase by any other factor. For example, government has decreased tax on the production of a good, or government has subsidized, or a firm has adopted a new technology. Do you know what is the fact of new technology? It will increase the productivity of factors of production, and when productivity increases, per unit cost of production will decrease again and supply will shift rightward. So any factor which is causing a rightward shift of the supply curve, in that case equilibrium price will fall and equilibrium quantity will increase. And if supply shifts leftward or upward, what happens? Now, indirect tax has been increased by the government. When tax has been increased, what happens? It is same like increase in the cost of production of the producer. So when tax increases by the government, now the supply curve will have leftward shift or upward shift. So before the change in government tax, this was the equilibrium quantity and equilibrium price. Now after the tax, what happened? Equilibrium price has increased, whereas equilibrium quantity has decreased. When tax is imposed, supply will shift leftward, and at the previous price, what happened? There was a shortage, and due to that shortage, it has pushed up the price in equilibrium towards a new will be again stable at new equilibrium. So when supply shifts leftward or upward, there is going to be increase in equilibrium price and there is going to be decrease in equilibrium quantity. Clear? Is there any ambiguity or you feel anything problematic? No? Now if both the curves are shifting, what happens? There is a possibility that both, here I said, one of the curve is changing, either demand and supply. If both are changing, then what happens? What will happen if demand and supply both increase? If demand increases and supply also increases, like cost of production has gone down or income of the consumer has increased or weather has become favorable, any factor which is causing a rightward shift of both demand and supply. Now see what is going to happen when both curves are shifting rightward or in the same direction. This is the equilibrium before any change. Clear? So when demand increases, first of all this can be the equilibrium, but market does not stay at this point. As we see, supply has also increased. Clear? Now this is going to be the new equilibrium point. So equilibrium quantity, definitely there is certainty that equilibrium production will increase because consumers are also demanding more, sellers or producers are also supplying more output. So equilibrium quantity will increase. What about equilibrium price? Do you think it will increase or decrease? It is uncertain. Whether price will increase or decrease, it is uncertain. Why it is uncertain? If demand shift and supply shifts are equal, there is no change in price. You can see, if both shifts are equal, equilibrium price stays same, but equilibrium quantity has increased. But if demand shift is higher than supply shift, now equilibrium price will definitely increase. But in the case, if supply shift is more than demand shift, so what happens? Now equilibrium price will decrease. So my point is that price is uncertain to change. We don't know, uncertain to change when both demand and supply shift in the same direction, in the same direction. Here I shift is go to the rightward. If both shift leftward, what happens? Equilibrium quantity will fall, but there is a gain uncertainty about the equilibrium price because the direction of change or direction of shift is the same one. Now, if demand increases but supply decreases, now they shift in opposite direction. What happens now? They are going to shift in opposite direction. This is the demand and supply. Before any change, this is the equilibrium price, this is equilibrium quantity. Clear? Now demand has increased. This is the increase in demand. Alright? Now supply is shifting leftward. Yeah? So this is new equilibrium point. You can see equilibrium price has definitely increased. Definite is that equilibrium price has increased because demand, when it shifts rightward, price will increase up in here. Now supply is shifting leftward, price will further increase. But there is uncertainty about the equilibrium quantity. If their shifts are equal in opposite direction, equilibrium quantity will not change, only there is increase in price. And if supply shift is more than demand shift, what is going to happen? You can see price will further increase and equilibrium quantity will decrease. And if demand shift is further increases, so then equilibrium quantity will increase. So when both demand and supply shift in opposite direction, there is uncertainty about the equilibrium quantity, but there is definite change in the price of the product. When demand and supply shift in opposite direction, where they are shifting opposite direction, the equilibrium price will definitely change, but it is uncertain about the change in equilibrium quantity. About the change in equilibrium quantity. Alright? So here I said when they have the change in demand and supply in same direction, price is uncertain to change. And here when they have change in demand and supply in opposite direction, the quantity is uncertain, but price is definitely going to change. So this is all about how equilibrium changes due to the non-price factors of demand and supply. And in our next lesson we will start elasticities of demand and supply.